my dear friends, enemies, and frenemies, and welcome to another low-effort video. Now, I'm a huge fan of LEGO animation. A few standout examples for me are some kind of obscure but still pretty popular ones, like Sunspace Studios Productions and Aubrey Studios. I love their animations. Yeah, I was also influenced by the Adventures of Max series that was produced by LEGO Club Magazine, which I will touch on later in the video. But, yeah. Surprisingly, the first, I guess, introduction to LEGO animation I ever got was this video. It's, like, really old from, like, God, I think it was from, like, 2007 or something. It was the first LEGO animation I ever saw, and I'll link it down in the description. It was by this studio, well, not really studio, YouTuber called Helicopter Films. I love their title, it's just so fun to say. And it's called Mickey Doonalds. Looking back on it, it wasn't that great. Granted, it's better than stuff that I produce, but I later looked back on it and I was like, oh my god, I can do this with my own Legos. Like, also, in case you're wondering if I'm looking for a Lego later in the video, this is actually made before that clip. So yeah, that's a thing. You're probably wondering, hey, wait a minute, this isn't his normal recording setup. That's right, why is there's this book in the way. Yeah, this is my very first reaction video, and I'm going to be reacting to some of my awful LEGO animations. I'm looking around for some Lego. Oh, this is the only Lego that I have near me. I don't think that I have anywhere else in my room. I used to have, you know that city block set? I used to have it up on my shelf, but I don't have that anymore. Or I don't have it here anymore, as you can see. Yeah, I'm just rambling. Anyway, we're going to start off with a more recent animation, but still pretty bad. I just realized you can see the reflection of the video in my glasses. I'm going to take these off, because, I mean, why wear them? Because you can see the video. Anyway, let's start. Just a little backstory on this one. Probably not many of you have heard of the Adventures of Max animations that were produced by LEGO Club Magazine in the, like, 2010s, somewhere around there. I actually have a bunch of LEGO Club magazines that are sitting in my attic, which is upstairs. But anyway, I tried making one of those, you know, and you'll see later in the video I'm like, aha! And then I beat the living crap out of everyone that I see. You also might be able to tell that I didn't finish this one because it sucks. Well, enough stalling. Let's go. In case you're wondering what I filmed this on, I actually filmed it on a old app that you actually can't get anymore. It was called LEGO Stop Motion Studio? No. I don't know what it was called, but it was a lot like Stop Motion Studio, except it was actually made by LEGO. That's the little knob on my desk that opens the drawer. Yeah, so that's one of my least favorite animations, along with Pizza Truck. Anyway, on to the next one. Alright, I don't know why I did that at the end. I was a freaking 4th grader. I didn't know anything. I don't know why I went like of all the things that were on my shelf. Also, you probably noticed that that wasn't at this house. Because, I mean, like, I don't have carpet on here. That's just, I have a pretty messy room. That's just a glimpse of it. And yeah, that's because I actually moved somewhat recently, like a few months ago, and that's why it looks a lot different. I don't know why I thought that was good, mainly because I hadn't really seen any other animations, and I hadn't really been able to replicate any of the things that I saw. Next. This is without a doubt the longest Lego animation that I've ever made, and considering it's like 2 minutes and it took me weeks to make, I'm still wearing my glasses. Why do I keep putting these on? I definitely wasn't the greatest, and considering it was also done 1 year ago, it's kind of cool to look back and see what I considered my best animation, and now what I consider my best animation. It's a pretty big jump. Also, if you think that the voice acting in Pizza Truck was bad, welcome to the Thunderdome.
Man, what is this place? It's not showing up on any maps that I have. Oh well, because I better go look around, find some life. Hopefully, anyway. And so, our hero traveled across treacherous Lego to find a place where he could stay for the night. And he did. But not before he battled many bandits that were standing in his way through the desert of the Lego. And when he knocked on the door to get in, there was a man that greeted him very politely. And then... Joe, you can stop monologuing now. That bequest's over. He's there. So, what brings you here? Well, my ship crashed, part of it broke off, and now I need a mechanic. Well, my robot buddy here is a mechanic. He might be able to help. Wait, you're telling me that this guy can repair a spaceship? Well, I think. Let's ask him. Hey, buddy, can you repair a spaceship? I can rebuild anything in the world. Well, that answers the question. Also, take this helmet. It'll give you the ability to breathe, because it's not good to breathe this air for an extended period of time. One problem. My specially modified nuclear accelerator won't fit on my back anymore. Well, you can always use an air tank that I have. Here, take it. Hey, thanks. Later. So long. See ya. Thanks for all the stuff. And so, our hero once again traversed across the desert of the Lego to only find that his ship has been raided. You're forgetting something. What am I forgetting? I can repair anything. This is no exception.
Around a year later, I don't consider that to be my best animation anymore. It's One of my worst, to be completely honest with you. On to the next one. And luckily this one doesn't have voice acting. Thank God. Now, this one was when I tried to go for a more cinematic approach. I don't know what I was thinking. Oh God, it looked terrible. I had to actually slow it down because most of the time you couldn't even tell what's happening in it. So, also, most of the time you'll notice that there's so much camera shaking, it's unbearable for me to watch. It's awful. Anyway, continue watching. You'll notice that a lot of these have a bunch of loops of music. I did not create those. Those were actually basically stock sounds and music that were provided by Lego in that app that you can't get anymore. Well, hopefully the next one's a bit better. God, it's worse. Oh. Dang it, I was really hoping that I would have wisened up. You also notice that some of these have title cards and some don't. That's because they had my name in them. And my brother's, for that matter. For some of these, my brother did help out, yes, as I said earlier. Now, the next two are actually, I consider not that bad. They've got pretty fluid animation, and they were also made when I'm at this house right here. And I kind of wisened up a little bit. I watched some tutorial videos by, oh boy, here he is again, Sunspace Studios Productions. Yay! I'll leave both of those channels in the description. You know, Aubrey Studios and the other guy. Yeah. They're more like tutorial videos, but they don't tell you how to do any of the things in them. At least the animation is okay, and the voice acting is non-existent. Also probably notice in some of the other ones, like the Detective Brickman one, that they actually have Drive-In Movie Productions as the title card. Now that was originally going to be my YouTube channel name, but now I'm in basically a collab channel with Coco, and I think I'm much better off doing that than making my own channel and really only doing animation. I know a lot of channels have gotten extremely big on the internet by doing just animation. Look at the Odd Ones Out, or any of the Lego people that I mentioned before. But yeah, I'm probably much better off doing this than other ones. Anyway, on to the next one, which is another tutorial with actually pretty smooth animation and no voice acting, thank God. Now, you probably saw that same, the legs came off and walked away in another one of the Lego animations that we have on our channel. But that was actually the first time I did it. I know that's been done many times before, but yeah, that's just saying this was made before that other animation that was like 9 seconds long. And on to the however many freaking videos this is. And final one. The only one that I've remade. Hulk Attack 2. Now, it's worthy to mention that, yes, I have made many of these with my brother, and there were a bunch that we actually deleted off of my iPad that we can't get back. So, most of those, even though I really want to see them, I'm never going to see again. And Hulk Attack 1, I can't even remember what it was about. But Hulk Attack 2 was the only remnant of that, really. So, without further ado, let's watch a 16-second video that I made when I was 8. That concludes my video of choppy animation, crappy voice acting, and shaky camera. Hope you all liked it. And remember, eat your veggies and don't die out there.